Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so happy to see you again, even though that I cannot see you literally, but you know what I mean. And if this is your first time clicking on my video, my name is Chiamaka Prosper. You can click on my previous videos to know more about me. And if this is not your first time, then welcome back to this series. So this is actually a continuation of what we started already. I've been talking about how I deal with inferiority complex, and this is just a continuation of the video. So I recorded that video as a long form video. I recorded it at a stretch, and I just said to post it in parts, and that's why I'm making this video, so that when you're watching it, it does not just start abruptly. But welcome back to the part 2 of this sort of series, and I hope you enjoy it. Bye guys. No, bye. Stay till the end. Stay till the end and like, comment, subscribe, so that YouTube can recommend it to other people that may be struggling with something like this. Thank you. People that suffer from this thing called inferiority complex believe that mediocrity is the only way to stay, do I call it, out of sight? Number 3 is like I don't know that figure of speech. I've forgotten what it is, but it's contradicting what the topic is. The topic says how I deal with inferiority complex, and then this point says development of superiority complex is a sign that a person is suffering from inferiority complex. So what exactly is that? What's superiority? Is the opposite of inferiority. You feel too small, and then superiority, feeling too big. Now, superiority complex is another psychological conditions when a person decides to step on other people, not because they are better than them, but because they want to feel better about themselves. That is superiority complex. So when you see yourself bullying people, you see yourself trying to put people down, that's not because you're better than them, but because you don't want to come to a realization that these people are better than you. You don't want to say, oh, these people are better than me. No, instead of doing that, you decide to step on people. You decide to, what's the word? You decide to put them down just so you feel better about yourself. That is superiority complex. And it is a no. What we're talking about now is signs that you might be suffering from this complex called inferiority. I talked about comparison. I talked about trying to figure everything out, and I'm talking about superiority complex. You don't have to do that. Superiority complex is like another extreme of inferiority complex. This time around, instead of the person to be timid, the person is what's the word? Instead of the person to be timid, the person is now very proud, but like in a bad way, to suppress other people, not to be nice or anything, but to suppress people. That's what this is about. Superiority complex. Not because you're good, just because you want to step on people, just to feel better about yourself. Now the next thing I'm going to talk about is factors that lead to inferiority complex. I don't believe that it just comes like that. You just decide to feel inferior. There are things around you that might have caused you to feel inferior, and now we're going to talk about it. Number 1, trauma. Trauma plays a major role in causing somebody to begin to feel inferior. When a person goes through bullying in school, when a person goes through ill treatment, when a person has been harassed emotionally or sexually abused or physically abused, the person automatically begins to withdraw. The person begins to withdraw from his or her surroundings. He doesn't want to be better. He doesn't even want to see people. He just wants to stay down because they believe that, okay, if I stay down, maybe these things will stop. But no, they will not go away. Like, this is really the harsh truth. These factors that lead to inferiority complex, trauma, it plays a major role. And the truth is that if you're watching this video and you bully people physically, emotionally, or otherwise, trust me, I don't want to say that you're disgusting, but that's literally the thing. It's wrong. Like, don't do that to people. It's not nice at all. So yes, trauma can be a cause of inferiority complex. At this point are just three number factors. I narrowed it to 3 points because I'm trying to attribute it to my life. Like I said, like I've been saying, I'm trying to attribute it to my life. So I'll be using just 3 points. And the first one is trauma. When a person is traumatized by a past event, the person tends to withdraw from his or her surroundings. He tends to begin to do the opposite of what he was meant to do because of this thing. So yeah, that's one thing. Okay, so the next point is going to be about economic struggle. Because a person has more money than you, or a person has more means than you do, you can begin to feel inferior. You can begin to withdraw and feel suppressed just because you don't have as much as that person has. So this is just like another factor, another thing that can cause or lead somebody to feel inferior. As time goes on, you begin to feel like, oh, because I don't have this thing, I don't deserve to be here, and things like that. Okay, so this point is very important to me, and it's because it affected me very, very well, and that is physical change. Your body changing. That was a major cause of inferiority complex for me, because my body was changing. I didn't want to add. I didn't want to keep growing. I come across many people that had the perfect body. They didn't even like their own bodies. So it's really physical change was a major problem for me. I did not want to embrace the fact that I was growing. I didn't want to embrace the fact that, oh, Chiamaka, yeah, you are going to add, and to think that genetics has stamped it that you are going to have a big body, or that you're going to have a slim body, or that you're not going to be adding weight even if you take protein shake. Because I've heard of people that eat and eat and eat just because they want to add weight. And I've heard of people that try not to eat just because they don't want to add weight. Physical change was a big thing for me. Like, there were times when I was younger that if I ate and I ever felt full, I would use my fingers and make myself puke just so what I ate would leave my body. There are times where I starved myself just so I wouldn't increase. I didn't want to expand whatsoever. And because people around me, from the time I was in junior school, they refer to me as fat. Like, all my life, they've always referred to me as fat. From junior school, senior school, university, like, yeah, they refer to me as fat. So when I checked my junior pictures now, when I check them now, I see that I wasn't fat, and that these people were in fact just being mean. That was a major thing for me, physical change. When my body started to change, when I realized that, oh, I couldn't fit in the clothes I used to fit in before, I began to torment myself. I tormented myself very much. I tormented myself so much. It was terrible. So yeah, factors that can lead to inferiority complex. Physical change is one of them. Your body can begin to change, and because you are not comfortable in your skin, you decide to deny yourself of plenty things just because you believe that, oh, you wish you were like this person, or you wish you had this kind of body. Well, it really doesn't work like that. And now we are going over to the important part of this video, which is how I deal with inferiority complex.